experienced University of East London right here at David Ross Sports Village, University of Nottingham. We're having a fantastic day already. We just watched the Women's Championships. My name is Tahir Hadra. I'll be your lead commentator for today, alongside my co-commentator here, Russell Levingston. We'll be keeping you entertained throughout the day's action and hopefully entertaining ourselves with some great basketball to come. Two heavyweights in the Men's University Championships, Mr. Levingston.
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much to here, and we're looking forward to a really good championship final game here. It sees two great basketball teams come together. Loughborough University, obviously, we already spoke about them winning the championship the last 3 years. No one in the BUCS history has ever won it 4 years in a row, so they could make history today. And the other side you've got is UEL, who have seen them come through the ranks. Their partnership now, similar to Loughborough have the partnership with Leicester Riders, UEL have the partnership with London Lions. So we'll see a lot of the similar players that play on the BBL teams for both Loughborough and for UEL. And it'll be really interesting to see how much they impact the game as well.
So before we move on and talk a little bit more in depth, we have had a fantastic facility for today's championship fixtures, and that's the David Ross Sports Village. Check out this video a little bit more about our fantastic host, the University of Nottingham. Facility here today. It's the David Ross Sports Village, and it's University of Nottingham, home to BUCS. Big Wednesday, some great action across all sports happening. But you're here live with myself, Tahir Hadra, and co-commentator Russell Levingston for the Men's Basketball Championships. Loughborough University taking on UEL, University of East of London. Ladies and gents, we're looking forward to an absolutely phenomenal, scintillating, tantalizing game coming up. We had a great Women's Championship where we saw Northumbria University take revenge on Durham University and take victory by 6 points in the end of the game, I believe, or 4 points it was at the end of that one. A fantastic game. So now we're getting ready for the introductions as both teams step onto the floor. Let's have a little look at those roster at this moment in time. So from Loughborough University, we talked about the partnerships that they have with the Leicester Riders. So starting their roster, number 4, Josh Ward-Hibbert. He's had a fantastic resurgence towards this point of the season in the BBL. Really got some great minutes, and he's doing a lot for the Riders at this moment in time. Yeah,
he's really coming in, really making an impact off the bench. Actually changed a lot of games for the Riders this season, as we're seeing his development with the Riders, and he looks really impressive for the future.
Definitely, and so in the remaining roster spots, number 5, Reece Pinnock, just coming back from injury. Number 6, Kyle Jimenez, who is Scotland international, part of the Commonwealth Games team, phenomenal player. Number 7, Gibraltar international, Tom Yome. Number 8, Mancunian Alex Roberts. Number 10, Lucian Christophis. Number 11, David Forsyth. Number 12, Ryder, Canadian/British import, Kiefer Dowse. Number 13, a captain, is Jonas Dietrich. Their head coach is Mark Jarram, assisted by Liam Jefferson. And for the University of East London, a talented, star-struck squad. Number 4, Max Denham. Number 5, Tyler Johnson. Number 6 and captain is Junior Natty. Number 7, London Lions, Jonathan James, young star coming through the ranks, athletic, has made a big impact at the university level. Number 8, Dominique Campbell. Number 9, Hollis Mitchell. Number 10, Justin Black. Number 11, Abraham Ekpro. Number 12, the American import from the London Lions, one of the stars of the Lions' fantastic form they've had this season. Number 12 is Brandon Peel. What a great player he is, Russell Levingston. How do we expect Brandon Peel to have his impact on today's game?
Yeah, Brandon Peel's a great player, and I think they're going to look to him to really lead that UEL team. And he's somebody at the BBL that really makes an impact off of his hard work and offensive rebounding. He's got a great sort of 15-foot jump shot, but he really attacks the basket as well. So we've got one of the key things for Loughborough is they've got to keep him off the offensive board.
Wearing number 13 is Olasei Oyolowo. Number 14 is former rider, now London Lion, Flo Larkai, veteran in the game, played all over the world, played in the States. Great player, great experience to have on your team. What does a player with that experience do for your team?
Yeah, Flo not only is an unbelievable player, but also a great person as well. And I think that's one of the things that, if you look at the dynamics of the culture in both the London Lions programme and in the UEL programme, he's a big piece of that. He's such a great person. He's got such good experience, and he's obviously still doing it in the low post big time for them. And I think one of the key things is it'll be interesting to see how Loughborough deal with both Brandon Peel and Flo Larkai in the post.
And finally, number 15 is Kyle Gouveia. Their head coach is Dave Greenaway, the former Nottingham Wildcats coach, made the move across to London this year, assisted by James Kilden and Blaine Freckleton. So those are your rosters for today. Let's take a quick look at some of the sponsors that help to make today possible. So a huge thank you to today's sponsors, Cookery and Outgoing. Thank you very much for your support, helping to support BUCS Big Wednesday, the elite level university college competition. And we are ready once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome if you've just joined us via the live stream on the YouTube BUCS page or via the Facebook page via Basketball England. My name's Ty Hajat, assisted today by Russell Levinston. We're getting ready for the BUCS Men's Championships 2019. We've already decided who our women's champions were, and that's Northumbria University this year. But these two teams looking to take the title, it's Loughborough University taking on University of East London. And now we can talk a little bit more in depth. 1 minute 35 until we get this game underway. Dave Greenaway, coach, former Nottingham Wildcats, also formerly worked in Loughborough as well. You know, he's from Leicester. He knows the program, the Loughborough program, knows a little bit about Mark Jarham. Do you think that's going to give him an advantage going into this game? Yeah,
Dave knows basketball in and out. He's an experienced coach, somebody we know, great guy as well. And I actually think that was one of the biggest recruits that UEL had this summer, actually, was recruiting him as the head coach there. Because of his experience, he knows what it takes to get it done. So it'll be really interesting to see. And then on the other side, you've got obviously Mark Jarham, head coach of the Loughborough program, also assisting Rob Paternoster at the Leicester Riders, who's a very, very experienced coach. Won it the last 3 years. So I think it's going to be a really interesting matchup between the two coaches.
Interesting stat for you. Mark Jarham has been involved in winning over 21 trophies in his coaching career. What a fantastic stat that is for a man who's often has a squad that has no played players, has a lot of young players in his lineup, and he does wonders with them. He develops them and he turns them into great teams.
And that's what our Loughborough program's all about. As you can see out there, we're a fully British team out there today, and a very young team out there. And I think that this is the development pathway program for the Leicester Riders, and Mark's got a history now of developing them players, bringing them through to the professional team, and the link we have with the Loughborough and the Riders is a phenomenal partnership.
So, ladies and gents, we're getting ready to get underway. The starting fives are making their way onto the floor. Starting for Loughborough University, number 10, Christophis, number 8, Roberts, number 11, Forsyth, number 12, Kiefer Dowse, and also Josh Ward-Hibbert, number 4, starting for Loughborough University. And starting for University of East London is number 12, Brandon Peel, number 11, Abraham Ekpro, number 10, Justin Black. He's the guard who's played professionally previously in France last year in the NM1 League. And he is going to be having a fantastic opportunity to impose himself on this game. Also starting for them is number 4, Max Denham. And wearing number 8 is Dominique Campbell. As we get underway, backcourt violation call. University of East London will get the first attempt on basket, or first possession, essentially, of the game, as Campbell will inbound. And we have Peel with the ball. Black, backcourt violation call. Tight pressure there from Kiefer Dowse. Obviously, the difference now, although Justin Black, phenomenal player, phenomenal resume, is Kiefer Dowse has been playing much more regular basketball at a higher level, which will give him the slight edge on that competition. Here's Christophis onto his right hand. Christophis huge for the Division 1 Loughborough Riders this season. Dowse rises up and is blocked at the rim by Brandon Peel. What a play to start the game. Talk about going strong. Black for 3. Lights out. Right over Alex Roberts. And the University of East London fans getting ready and going early on in this one.
And that's what we spoke about early on. You spoke about Justin Black. It's really important Loughborough find a way to deal with him, because he's an experienced player. He's one to watch out for in this game.
Roberts driving. Peel tips it into the hands of Campbell. Black pushing forward. Now he's gets the ball down low. Brandon Peel, one-on-one against Forsyth. Peel fading away. And that's off of Roberts, out of bounds. End-line UEL ball. And it's great to see energy and noise here, the David Ross Sports Village. We like a good atmosphere. Ekpro slips. And now Josh Ward-Hibbert breaks away. Gets the ball forward. No basket. Foul is called on number 10, Justin Black.
Real great hustle play there from Josh Ward-Hibbert. We see that a lot when he's playing at the weekends with Leicester Riders.
And now Loughborough University will have possession. Dowse will get it into Roberts. Roberts, formerly out of the Myoscope program. Another example of a British player from an academy heading into the British University system. Here's Ward-Hibbert. Ward-Hibbert lets it go for 3. Out of bounds. Forsyth gets a hand to it. Knocks it through Justin Black's hands. UEL possession. Peel gives it back to Black. Calling the offense now. Peel with a burst of speed. Peel pushing off, offensive foul. And that's his second personal foul early on here, as he gets his arm bar out but steps through into the defender to cause the offensive foul.
And that's a big 2 fouls on him now as well.
I know, checking out the game that we had before, as Dowse lets go over the 3. Gets the friendly bouncing in for 3.
And that's a big boost for Kiefer Dowse. He's really important for this Loughborough team today.
Kelly Van Loo, last game, was in foul trouble. There was an issue for Northumbria. And she came back and having a great impact. It's Justin Black is going to be substituted here. Number 7, Jonathan James will check into the game to replace Black. Dave Greenaway won't be happy about having to take him out so early on. End line now, James. Up top to Peel. Brandon Peel, he'll pull the trigger from 3. Knocked down. Brandon Peel will get it to go from behind the arc. Christophis, driving Christophis. Foul is called. One hard dribble. The foul is called on Jonathan James, who's just checked in. 3rd team foul now for UEL.
Nice penetration there from Lucien to get to the basket, draw the foul.
Saw the lane, saw the space. Defender on the back foot. That's the moment to drive as Christofis knocks down the first of 2 free throws. I think one thing we have to notice about Loughborough and their Division 1 team, etc., over the past few years, they've never been as physically sized as most of their opponents that they come up against. They're generally quite guard-led. However, when they play against teams that do have some big forwards, it doesn't seem to faze them. They all seem to do the fundamentals of boxing out and rebounding, and that gives them a great advantage. Here's Douse now. Diving onto the ball. Jonathan James comes underneath him. Roberts now with the steal. Roberts pushing forward. Christofis for 3. Pulls the trigger quickly. Dominique Campbell with the rebound. Jonathan James now on the left-hand side of the floor. Down low. Peel, one-on-one with Douse. Picks his dribble up. Campbell off of his leg. Keeps it in play. Now with Ward Hibbert, who intercepts. Josh Ward Hibbert with the spin move. Tries to dish it off to Christofis, tipped away out of bounds. Loughborough University will be back on defense, and UEL will have possession. Denham gets his hands up to the ref, asking why it wasn't an offensive foul. He just wasn't there in time, but had good intentions to get into the position.
Really fast play we've seen so far, end-to-end basketball right now between these two championship teams.
Campbell mid-range, and that's rebounded by Douse. Christofis hands it off. Douse jabs, drives. Yes, fantastic drive there from Kiefer Douse. He's very aggressive when he gets to the basket and also has great acceleration. He really is quick off his first step.
Yeah, really nice sort of fake there and change of speed from Kiefer Douse to draw the foul. He goes to the line to shoot 2.
And that's team foul trouble now for UEL. For 1 point game early on, 6 minutes 36 to go. Douse on the line to tie it up. There's the first. And the second. Now 1 point lead for Loughborough. James finds Denham. Denham looks down low to Peel. Peel back up to Denham. Denham now for 3. He's fouled on the shot. Douse did catch his hand on that shot. Still in the act of shooting until his feet touched the floor. So he was still up in the air. Douse made contact. And now 3 points up for grabs as Denham will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think it's a tough call, but at the same time, you've got to be careful making contact with the shooter. So he'll head to the line now to shoot 3. Misses the first. The other player really to talk about on this Loughborough team as well is Lucien Christofis. He's having a great Division 1 season for the Loughborough team. Seeing him, especially in the last few games, really carry the Riders over the line on some big victories in that Division 1 competition. Denham. And he only makes 1 out of 3. Kiefer Douse for Loughborough.
Here's Christofis. Now with Douse, gets it back to Christofis. Screen from 4 sides with a pump fake. Christofis drives. James with the rebound, put under pressure. James breaking away. James putting on the burners. Steps it back, keeps control. Now they set the offense. Ekpro onto his left hand. Ward Hibbert blocks him. No easy looks here from Ward Hibbert. He drives forward now. Ward Hibbert tries to find Christofis. Denham now with the interception. Gets it across. Ekpro pulls the trigger from way downtown. And that's tipped into the hands of Ward Hibbert. A little bit of a forced shot there from Ekpro. Could have got to the rack to get 2. Aimed and opted for the 3. Christofis. Forsyth now with Roberts. A switch on the screen. Mismatch inside. Forsyth. Ward Hibbert gets it to Forsyth finally. 1-on-1. Easy money there if he gets it to go. And there's Brandon Peel with a rebound. Got to capitalize on those opportunities where those mismatches occur.
Tough one there, just in and out there from David Forsyth.
Down low, Peel. Peel now with Campbell. Dominique Campbell gets it across. Jonathan James winds up the three, knocks it down.
Big shot there from Jonathan James.
Now with Douse on the right-hand side, hands it off to Alex Roberts. Roberts with the hesitation. Roberts pulls up mid-range off the front of the ring, rebounded by Denham. Hands it off to Jonathan James. Watch out here, guys. Campbell for two. Under pressure, gets the finish to go. And now we see University of East London starting to pull away. Here's Forsyth inside. Nice little baby alley-oop.
Nice little pick and roll there. Nice pass from Kiefer Douse to find David Forsyth for two. Just, I think that's what Loughborough need to do, is just slow down their offense a little bit and get a good look.
Now James. James now with Peel, hands it off. James once again looks at pulling the trigger, bounces the ball off his knee, tries to find Ekpro, slips away from his possession, and Loughborough University will get it back. Substitution changes all round. Checking into the game is number 9, Hollis Mitchell, and number 10, Justin Black, back into the game for the remaining 3 minutes 56. And for Loughborough University, Captain Jonas Dietrich and Reese Pinnock check back into the game. Or should I say, check into the game for the first time. Now Christophis pulls up, short jumper. Christophis, own rebound. Blocked by Campbell this time. Peel looking to go ahead. Finds James on the right-hand side. James. Shot goes up for... And it's good to go. Dietrich. Ward Hibbert now from the corner. Dietrich with the rebound. Captain Dietrich makes it count for Loughborough University. Once again, welcome to those if you have just joined us. We're here, BUCS Big Wednesday. Loughborough University taking on UEL in the men's championship final. 14-11. UEL in the lead, and it's a hotly contested game early on. Dietrich to Douse. Douse for two. And now it's a 1-point game as we enter just 2 minutes 45 left here in the first quarter.
Kiefer Douse moved to 7 points for Loughborough.
Black drives inside with the pump, goes up the second time, gets the contact. That's the second personal foul out on Kiefer Douse. And a substitution as the Scottish Commonwealth 4th place player, Kyle Jimenez, will come into the game. Kyle Jimenez, a sharp shooter by definition. And substitution for UEL, Flo Larker has checked into the game.
Kyle Jimenez also come through the Charnwood basketball program locally here in Loughborough, to then move on to the Loughborough University program. And
don't forget, next week, guys, on April the 3rd, it is the Academy Finals Day over at the University of Essex. 3 huge games, WEABL, EABL, and ABL action happening. Oh, nice drive. Pinnock to the right. Lays it in for 2. Give and go. Don't sleep off the ball, see ball and man. Here's James. Down low, Larkai. Larkai with a tremendous size advantage. Dietrich standing strong, but Larkai too strong. This is the challenge now for Loughborough today. How can they contain those opportunities from happening? Christophis kicking, Ward Hibbert. There he is. Jimenez, sharpshooter, draws the contact. Foul is called. 3 shots to come now for Jimenez.
Interesting, just as you were talking about the Academy Finals, actually the men's and women's team have just arrived from Charnwood, who are in both the men's and women's WEABL and EABL finals next Wednesday.
They'll be taking on City of London Academy and Barking Abbey Academy in the respective competitions. And it's great actually to see this kind of Leicester Loughborough London clash. Clearly two hot spots for basketball at this moment in time. There will be exciting games, some great academies across the country. Want to give a quick shout out to all the coaches and the players this season. It's been great to see from afar how the teams have gone on. But let's now focus on this fixture right here as Black drives to the ring, looks to the corner now. Hollis Mitchell can't get it to go. Larkai hands it off. James fumbles it in his hand, keeps it under control, gets the 2 to go for a 4-point lead. Christofis, stop and pop, gets it back. Now Dietrich for 3, off the front of the ring, rebounded by Peel. James pushing forward, Black under pressure, out of bounds. Loughborough possession. Great defense there from Pinnock. Wasn't enticed into putting his hands into the mix. Stood strong, kept his lane, kept his cylinder. Good defense. Now Pinnock controlling possession for Loughborough University. Christofis. Now with Jimenez. Jimenez, nice behind the back pass. Underneath to find Reese Pinnock. Pinnock stops, turns, pivots. Can't get a shot. Christofis, and the foul is called. I think that's his 3rd offensive rebound now for Christofis. He's not giving up on the shot, not giving up on the play. Chasing down the missed shot, grabbing the rebound. Here's your reward. Step to the free throw line. 1 minute 5 left here to go in the first, 20-16.
Lucian Christofis on the line for 2 shots.
And the first is good. Christofis gets the 2nd to go. A substitution now for UEL as Max Denham will check back into the game, replacing number 7, Jonathan James. And it's a 2-point game now as we enter the final minutes. Under the basket for Black, no good. Peel now. Black again doesn't get it. Another chance, will get it the 3rd time of asking. Second chance opportunities, you want to limit those, but both teams are having difficulty to do that here in the first. Now Brandon Peel intercepts the play. Peel with the Euro step and the finish for 2. And a nice little 4-point burst there for UEL to gain a little bit more control of this game as Pinnock will pull up for 3, bounces around the ring. Peel with the rebound. You don't need quick threes in this situation. You need good looks at the basket. A little bit hasty for the Loughborough offense. And now a reply. Hollis Mitchell doing the same thing on the other end. Denham behind the basket actually tries to throw it over. He almost got away with that.
Well, we've actually seen that a lot in games recently, actually. People throwing it when they're behind that, trying to get it over the hoop and getting it in.
Hey, why not? If it's going to go out of bounds, you got a chance to throw it up. Get that boy up there. Jimenez, long pass now, finds Pinnock off of him, out of bounds. 1.2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. And now let's see if UEL will get a quick shot off here. Mitchell gets it in. Larkai to beat the buzzer with a half-court hook shot. It was close.
He
nice try,
Flo. He
Flo.
isn't the person you want to catch the ball in that position.
No.
I think Justin Black made the first cut and he wanted the ball there, but he got it off in the end.
What an entertaining first quarter of action. Very fast-paced basketball. And both teams really slugging it out right now. Both accountable for some early game nerves and early game mistakes. Hopefully we can start to see that level out as we go into this second quarter here. But a positive start to the game, 6 points in it, and then lots more action to come.
Yeah, we got a great game here. I think, like you say, a couple of silly turnovers for both teams in that first quarter. But let's talk about some great plays from Brandon Peel, first of all, for UEL. He really made an impact already on this game. And I think also for Loughborough, Lucian Christofis and Kiefer Dowse have really stepped up. And I think Kiefer Dowse already has 7 points for Loughborough, and Lucian Christofis being really aggressive. I think one of the things that when Loughborough get into their offense is just slowing it down a little bit, being a bit more patient. They seem to get better looks.
And indeed, there's some quick stats for you there. At the end of the first, 7 points apiece for Justin Black and Brandon Peel. Brandon Peel with 5 rebounds and 7 points for Kiefer Dowse. And just to prove and the point of the size in this game, 16 rebounds in the quarter for UEL, only 10 for Loughborough. Let's see if we can see the consistency from each quarter of UEL winning that rebounds battle. In form of turnovers, 6 turnovers for UEL, 5 for Loughborough. No difference in that, except at the moment, in those moments of the games where each team has been able to capitalize to put themselves into the lead. We're ready now for the second quarter. It's a UEL possession. Justin Black will inbound to Hollis Mitchell. And here is Mitchell, guarded by Roberts, gets it off to Larkai. Larkai now trying to find Peel inside. Great stand by Dietrich, but swats his hand across as Peel will get the bucket to go. And one baby. Peel will go to the free throw line.
And that's the big strength UEL have right now. It was a real intelligent play there by Flo Larkai with a nice high-low pass into Brandon Peel, who finished well around the basket.
Peel to complete the three-point play. It doesn't get it to go. A rare miss from the free throw line for Brandon Peel. Pinnock now with Ward Hibbett. Roberts almost knocks that down. Reese Pinnock with the rebound. Now Josh Ward Hibbett. Josh Ward Hibbett going to work. Kicks it out. Dietrich now wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. Ward Hibbett tries to fight that again. The shoes come off from Dennett. Pinnock. Jimenez. Jimenez, Euro step, drives, and one! Oh, in fact, there is no foul called as the referee calls a travel violation. I'm not quite sure that was a travel violation. At the moment the ball came to rest, he took his 2 steps, and he was hit on the second step and got his shot off in time. Definitely 0-step rule comes into play there. I'm not convinced that one was a travel.
Yeah, I think it's a tough call there. A lot of contact in there as well. But
sideline possession. Here's Justin Black, gets it into Hollis Mitchell. Now with Larkai. Noise volumes turning up here at the David Ross Sports Village. Black trying to find Peel as he battles against Dietrich. Black with an in and out dribble. Black to the rack for 2. Inside hand finish. And now a 10-point lead for UEL. You cannot let this team get away from you. They will punish you. Pinnock. Foul call. Foul called this time on number 12, Peel for the push. 2 shots to come now for Pinnock.
It's a nice move there by Reese Pinnock, but I think he probably tried to force it going against Peel and Flo, but he got the contact and got the foul.
There's a lot of early shots being taken in the Loughborough offense. Got to be a bit patient with the offense. Try and find the best shot for you. What consists of a good shot? How much time you have to take it? How many defenders? Is it contested? What's the rhythm of the passing, etc.?
And that is one of Loughborough's strengths. They're a really well-structured team, coached by Mark Jarram.
And they need that potential right now if they're going to get back into this game as a substitution occurs. Dominique Campbell will check in to replace Brandon Peel, who's had a great start for his UEL team here early on in the Men's Championships 2019. 8-point game. Here's Mitchell. Denham, down low, Larkai. Larkai against Dietrich, nice hands. Stays baseline. The ball bounces around. UEL will have it on the baseline.
UEL really looking to pump that ball inside at the moment.
Mitchell. Turns, spins around, keeps that. Dominique Campbell. Flo Larkai. Tipped away Ward Hibbett. Justin Black to the rack. Travel violation called. No basket as the travel is called.
They've called it consistently. I think that's all you ever ask for in a championship game, and in a game of basketball is the referees call it consistently.
Here's Dietrich. Roberts. Pinnock. Pinnock finds Ward Hibbert. He pulls the three. Black. Hollis Mitchell hands it off. Campbell for two with the backboard tap. And a timeout is called now by head coach Mark Jarram. He needs to stop the bleeding, talk it over. 10-point game, 7 minutes 54 left to go right here in the second. And it's a blistering pace game. Oh, wow. We get some great chants now from both sides. Both fans going at it. And it's a great atmosphere here at the David Ross Sports Village. Don't forget to tell your friends and family to join us on the live stream on Facebook, on the live stream on the YouTube for the BUCS page. Like and share. Make sure all your family and friends get involved. And also don't forget to let us know what you think of the game, who you think is going to win in the comments below. It is phenomenal atmosphere here. And this is what we like to see. The students getting involved in student-led activity.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere here at David Ross Sports Village at Nottingham University. Seeing a great game, a great atmosphere. Just need everybody to get behind their teams. Make sure you share and like the link for the post, and make sure you know exactly who you're supporting and put in the comments and let us know who you're supporting in today's game.
So time called back in on the floor. Coach Mark Jarram having a quick word with his players.
Some key stats for you so far in this game. Justin Black and Brandon Peel lead the scorers with 9 points for UEL. And Kiefer Dowse for Loughborough with 7.
Now here is Roberts on the right-hand side. Dietrich, he sets the screen. Roberts trying to find a teammate, Jimenez. Dietrich moving the ball. Pinnock with the pump fake. Spills possession this time. Denham looking forward. Justin Black away from his man. Campbell. Nice hands from Pinnock. Puts Campbell under pressure. Can't get it to go. Roberts with his head up. The double team now. Dietrich driving inside. Ward Hibbert for two with the reverse layup under the bucket.
Really nice play there from Loughborough and a nice finish for Josh Ward Hibbert.
Mitchell. Now Larkai. Denham. Larkai against Dietrich again. Double team. Larkai under pressure. Enough pressure to put him off his shot. Dietrich with the rebound. Roberts to Pinnock. Pinnock for two! Straight to the rack. Speed and aggression. Here's Black. Pulls up from way downtown. That is ridiculous. From way behind the arc, Justin Black on the attack. Give me that. Here's Roberts.
Black moves to 12 points.
Roberts for three. No good. Not much luck from the three-point line early on in this one for Loughborough. Justin Black in and out. Flo Larkai driving. Steps to his left hand. Rebounded by Pinnock now. Ball moving forward. Pinnock kicks it out. Roberts, can he hit the first three? No. Off the front of the ring. Mitchell. And the foul is called, rightly so. Josh Ward Hibbert reaching across Mitchell's body to get to the ball, blocking foul. Substitutions checking into the game. Peel will check in. Ekpero will check in. Denham heads to the bench. And substitution also for Loughborough. Lucien Christophe is checking into the game.
Referee's also given a flop warning there to UEL. It's going to be a UEL ball. Justin Black to put it in.
Black gets it to Mitchell now. With Peel. Peel long two. And a foul is called on the floor. Foul is called on number, I believe it's called on number 10, Christophis. Mitchell gets it in Peel. Peel with the jab step and the drive. Euro. A fight for these rebounds is incredible. As Black goes up strong, there's bodies all over the air. Dietrich breaking away. Jonas Dietrich inside Roberts. Nice pump fake. Nice finish. Smart play from the point guard. Shot goes up. Here's Christophis now, pushing forward now. Pinnock to the rack, no good with a layup. Clashes in the air with Mitchell. 50-50 on that contact, out of bounds.
Interesting there, Justin Black really didn't want to foul. He actually pulled out of it completely because he knew that he was already on 2 fouls. Didn't want to get that 3rd foul.
Substitution now checking into the game. It's Jonathan James replacing Hollis Mitchell. Reese Pinnock to inbound. Now with Roberts, foot on the line, rolls around the ring. Josh Ward-Hibbert gets his hands to it. Pinnock blocked by Peel. Christophis, and the foul is called as Campbell comes from behind. Does get the ball, does make contact on the head. 2 shots to come is the call from the referee. That's Campbell's first personal. I just want to comment again on the rebounding situation here. Bodies flying in the air to get that rebound.
Yeah.
What a contest.
Phenomenal from both sides, but especially, like we said, we spoke about it already, Lucien Christophis really attacking that offensive board right now. Might be 4 or 5 inches smaller than most of the guys around him, but he's really making his effort seen.
Christophis, chance to go 2 for 2, gets it to go, and now we're back at a 5-point gap. Brandon Peel with possession. Hands it off. James. James now gets it across to Peel. Peel with the spin. Looks across. James driving baseline. Looks for the floater out of bounds. Off of Ward-Hibbert. UEL ball on the end line.
So many hustle plays. I don't even think we've seen a clean rebound yet.
This is definitely championship basketball. Both teams fighting hammer and nail in this one. Here's Ekpro wide open. Ekpro. Brandon Peel for 2. Just has the better body position to get that rebound. Will make it count. Ward-Hibbert now under the basket. Skips it across. Dietrich. Crossover. Puts his defender on ice. Ward-Hibbert for 3. Cash money. Lights out. Here comes UEL. This game is living up to all expectations. Peel. One-on-one with Ward-Hibbert with the pump. Mid-range now. Off the front of the ring. Campbell. Dietrich. Bodies everywhere. Dietrich to Pinnock. Pinnock driving, hands it off. Ward-Hibbert is good for 2. And the timeout call by Dave Greenaway. What a game of basketball. If you are not watching live with us right now, I don't know what you're doing, ladies and gents. 1-point game, I believe, or 2-point game at this moment in time. 35-33. A great run there from Loughborough University. Then UEL chipping back in with a couple of big plays here or there, and the atmosphere is now lifting off the roof in here.
Yeah, great couple of minutes of basketball there for Loughborough. They really got out in transition really quick as well. Made some really good decisions in that transition. Josh Ward-Hibbert as well. Nice finish in the last play. Hit the big 3 as well. Quick 5 points from him. He's really key for Loughborough if they're really going to make a big impact and try and win this game today.
35-33, 3 minutes 48 left to go here in the second quarter. So the first half of the men's basketball championship fixture, as the time is being called back in. Very timely for Coach David Greenaway to call that. Kind of stop their opportunity on the run, but remain in the lead. It is end line ball now for UEL in their half. There'll be a little bit of full court pressure here now from Loughborough. Jonathan James to get us back underway. He'll inbound the ball. Peel Under pressure from Christofis. And now James with possession.
Kiefer Dowse back out here as well for Loughborough University.
Peel. Backdoor cut from Black. Tie angle, tough shot there to make. Rebound, Ekpero tries to go up and under. Another fight for the rebound. Ekpero floats it up. Alex Roberts with the rebound this time. He's pushing the ball forward. Roberts looking up. Ward Hibbert for two. And now we're at a tied game. Jonathan James now driving. Hands it off Black. Out of bounds. Loughborough University possession. They'll get it back. The bench is on their feet, clapping up the call. Substitution now checking into the game is number 4, Max Denham from UEL, replacing number 11, Abraham Ekpro. Kiefer Dowse to inbound now as he gets it to Alex Roberts. Now Loughborough University with a chance to take the lead for the first time in this game. Here's Dowse. Now Dietrich, mid-range jump shot, rebounded by Dominique Campbell. Now back with the guard, Justin Black. Denham, driving, under pressure. Great box out from Christofis, gets his hand to the ball. Christofis driving for two! Straight down the middle of the lane. Get your body across.
Yeah, great play. He took a lot of contact early on as well, Lucian Christofis, but a great finish for two.
Black now going at Christofis as the foul is called. 2 shots to come.
And that's second foul on Lucian Christofis. Sends Justin Black to the line for 2 shots.
When he turns that corner, it's very difficult to get back in front and reattain your defensive position. An explosive player in the form of Justin Black. And substitution now checking into the game is number 15, Kyle Gavea. Black misses the first.
Justin Black misses first. Currently leads UEL with 12 points at the moment.
And gets the second to go. Takes it back to a 1-point game. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here. Roberts. Nice trap there on the left-hand side of the court. Dietrich moves it. Kiefer Dowse for 3. And that's rebounded by James. James pushing the ball ahead. Peel. Peel, fake handoff, does get it to Black in the end. Now just a little to the left-hand side of the top of the 3-point line. Gets it across. Peel hesitates, but then lets it fly for 3. Dietrich, great rebound. And I think it's key at this moment in time. They've really improved the boxing out, Loughborough. Nice interception there now by Black. Black pushing the ball forward. In and out onto his right hand. Black for 2. Brandon Peel follows it up. Gets it to go. Roberts ahead now. Ward Hibbert. The foul is called. The basket is good. In fact, Gavea got the ball, made contact for the foul, slapped it against the backboard. Unfortunately for Josh Ward Hibbert, it rolls in for him. And a chance now for Loughborough to go 2 points ahead, but a little bit of luck there. Sometimes you need that. Josh Ward Hibbert had it in that situation.
Yeah, Josh Ward Hibbert running the floor really well for Loughborough right now, playing really hard, and it was a great finish for him at the hoop.
I'm going to commend the defense for getting back and trying to put their body and get their hand up there to block that shot. And now Ward Hibbert for a chance at 3-point play, and he'll get that to go. This lead change is going to change, I'm guessing, throughout the rest of this game. Here's Denham. Now with Peel. Peel looking inside. Ekpero was open on the wing, but Jonathan James finds an opportunity. He will let the 3 fly right in his eye.
That's the second 3-pointer of the game for Jonathan James.
Roberts gets it back off Christofis. Another lead change in this game. And a missed pass there. Here's Brandon Peel breaking away. Peel, Euro step. Can't get it to go. Gavea, and one. Concedes the and one against Ward Hibbert down the other end, but comes down the offensive end and draws the contact for an and one play of his own. Gavea to the free throw line with a chance to put UEL up by 4.
UEL currently have 14 offensive boards right now. That's what Loughborough need to. They need to try and somehow keep them off of the backboard. They actually only have 16 defensive, but actually 14 offensive.
And Gavea will complete that 3-point play. 4-point lead, 44-40, 40 seconds to go. Roberts. Christophis going to work. Pulls up for 2. Get off me, he says. Holds his right hand up. Flexes the bicep on Hollis Mitchell. Gavea. Brandon Peel goes back door. Dowse looking ahead. Watch out. Kiefer Dowse. Blocked by Gavea. Pins his butt to the backboard. Hollis Mitchell beat the buzzer. Can he do it? Ladies and gents, the buzzer sounds after a fantastic half of basketball here in the BUCS Big Wednesday 2019 Men's Basketball Championships. We are getting everything a championship final game should give you. Blocks, dunks, and ones, defense. We're seeing it all. Hustle plays, bodies on the floor, and this is why we love basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Here at halftime, 44-42, 2-point game, UEL in the lead. What a fantastic half of basketball, Russell Levingston.
Yeah, we had a great half of basketball already. Really physical game out there, really fast as well. Some stats from you from that first half. Justin Black has 13 and Brandon Peel has 13. Also, Brandon Peel also has 7 rebounds as well. But the big stat of the game is currently UEL have 15 offensive rebounds. And for Loughborough, we've seen Josh Ward Hibbert in that second quarter come alive. He currently has 12 points. And Lucian Christophis with 10 points. I think the key to the game also is Kiefer Dowse. He started so well. He's really got to get back into this game and see who else really steps up for Loughborough as well. But what a great game of basketball we have on our hands here today.
And both teams haven't really been relying on the three-point line. However, 5 for 13 for the University of East London, shooting at 38% from the field, and only 2 for 15 for Loughborough University. Now, you know, a couple of threes go the other way. They did shoot the ball a lot from behind the arc, and this game would be a completely different one. But it's working in our favor at this moment in time that it's highly competitive. 32 total rebounds to 25 total rebounds. We did say how consistent would that rebound count be. And now University of East London, yes, winning the battles of the boards, but not overwhelmingly, only by 7 rebounds. And I think both teams really working hard to try and make sure that they maintain possession for their team. But now, ladies and gents, just a quick word from our sponsors as we have entered the halftime break. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who missed the first half, where have you been? Myself here, Ty Hajar, alongside Russell Levingston. It's the men's BUCS Big Wednesday Championship Final 2019 here at the University of Nottingham David Ross Sports Village. 100 years of British university sport this year. And what a way to celebrate it. We have a 2-point game in our hands right now as UEL are taking on Loughborough University for the men's championship title. Loughborough University, 3 years in a row, back-to-back-to-back champions. UEL looking to cause an upset with a star-studded roster. And we've had it all in the first half. Dunks, blocks, highlight reels, bodies on the floor. Ladies and gents, hold on to your hats, ready for the ride here on the live stream. Tell your friends and family to join us by simply clicking like and share on the Basketball England Facebook page, and also by checking out the YouTube page on the BUCS site. So make sure, once again, you're telling your friends and family to join in with us as we get this game back underway. Starting by, so this quarterback on the floor, Ward Hibbett, Forsyth, Christophis, Dowse and Roberts for Loughborough, Ekpero, Black, Denham, Gavea and Peel for UEL will get us underway. And here is Roberts. With possession, pulls the trigger from 3, off the front of the ring, rebounded, Ward Hibbett inside, Forsyth, hands it off, nice pass, Ward Hibbett, Forsyth, rebound, Christophis, 3. And that's exactly how we wanted this game to start, with a big play. Now is Ekpro with a reply, double pumps his shot, doesn't get it to go, Christophis. Again for 3. Christophis, back-to-back, waves to the crowd.
We said about Lucien Christophis in the first half, and he's come out firing in the second half.
Denham. Out of bounds, UEL possession. Now with Peel. Peel looks down low, Gavea's pass. Intercepted, Roberts. Gets away from Peel. Christophis again. Oh my goodness, if he got that to go. Ward Hibbett will get the and one as he rises up high, gets his hand on the ball, finishes before he touches the floor. Now we'll head to the free throw line as the foul is called on Gavea's second personal.
Again, great play there from Josh Ward Hibbett, running the floor, getting in front. Lucien Christophis takes the 3, but he's there for the offensive rebound and putback. Brandon
Peel clapping along his teammates, saying, we're fine, we're good. Slightly early start here from Loughborough University, and another interception. Kiefer Dowse hands it off. Ward Hibbett keeps it in play. Now Denham will keep it away from Christophis. Denham. UEL with Black. Black one-on-one Ward Hibbett. Mismatch down low with Gavea. Nice switch to Forsyth. Gavea uses his side and his strength. He'll get the 2 to go. Christophis. Now with Dowse. Dowse with the jam. Roberts.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Roberts now hands it off. Christophis wasn't expecting that. Shot clock winding down, and Christophis steps out of bounds. And now UEL get it back. 8 minutes left to go here in the third, and this game has started just as electric as it had at the beginning. Roberts now with his hands. Roberts, left hand finish.
Great use of the body there by Alex Roberts. Was concerned about getting blocked, but nice finish with the left hand. Great play from the guard.
UEL go for the baseball pass up the floor. Ekpero slips away from him, and now Loughborough University possession on the baseline. Substitution. Ekpero heads to the bench. Jonathan James checks in. Roberts, now Christophis again. Rebounds. Now with Douse. Ward Hibbert, guarded by Peel. Ward Hibbert pulls the three. Rebounded. Douse inside. Christophis to beat the buzzer. We'll get it to go before that buzzer sounds.
Right.
And believe it or not, it's flip-flop from how it was in the second quarter, where UEL had an 8 and 10 point lead. Now Loughborough have an 8-point lead.
Great offensive rebounding by the Loughborough team. They're really rebounding really well in this third quarter.
James. Yes, he does. Yes, indeed. Jonathan James draining that three-point shot. Christophis straight down the other end. Not a moment's rest for UEL at the moment. And now another interception. Roberts between the legs of Black. Hands it off. Ward Hibbert and one. Wow. What a run of play.
Wow, what play we saw there from Loughborough. First of all, Alex Roberts with the circus play through the legs. And then finds out.
Now by Dave Greenaway. Very right so. Through the legs. Keeps it in play. First shot no good. Ward Hibbert, clean it up, young fella. Cleans it up with the foul, gets to the line. It's a 9-point lead now for Loughborough.
And sends Lucian Christophis to the line for the bonus free throw.
And now the fans revving themselves up as they get ready for this one.
So we have 6:47 left to play in this third quarter. Currently Loughborough University lead 58 to University of East London 49.
So don't forget, ladies and gents, tell your friends and family to stream with us live and online as this exciting game continues to unfold. But just as we saw in the second quarter, it was UEL who burst away with an 8 to 10 point lead. Loughborough came back. Now Loughborough with a 9-point lead and with a chance to go to 10 points here. And once again, we will hopefully see UEL get back into this game.
And really quickly in this third quarter, we've seen Lucian Christophis take over the game. He now has 20 points, going 2 from 6 from the 3-point line and 4 from 7 from the 2-point. And
now here's Ward Hibbert on the line to get the 3-point play and take Loughborough to a double-digit lead. Ward Hibbert gets it to go.
Josh Ward Hibbert moves up to 17 points personal.
Here's Black. Black, caught on the baseline now, finds Peel. Peel will let it fly for 3. You know that's good. Brandon Peel.
That moves Brandon Peel up to 16 points personal.
Does that every weekend. Roberts driving onto his left hand, and at the moment it's just a little bit too easy for Loughborough to get to the basket. The inside presence not being felt by UEL at this moment in time.
Really good read there by the guard, Alex Roberts, for Loughborough to finish for 2.
Brandon Peel, shot pounds off the backboard. Christophis, Alex Roberts for 3. Would have been a huge daggerer, but there's Christophis. Ward Hibbert, pump fake, tips, another chance, Brandon Peel, foul call.
Wow, it's been an exciting third quarter. What a start to the second half we've seen so far. And Josh Ward Hibbert moves on to 2 personal fouls there.
Substitution checking into the game, and a welcome substitution in the form of Flo Larkai replacing Gavea. He'll bring some steadiness and calm to the defense and the offense. Here's James. James, Peel, Denham, now down low, Justin Black. Nice twist turn of the body there. And a foul is called. 2 shots to come. End-line possession. Foul is called on number 11, Forsyth.
That's his first personal foul of the game. And we'll see Justin Black go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Both teams with 2 team fouls. Justin Black, yes, is on the free throw line.
Justin Black currently has 13 points for the University of East London.
Misses the first. And the second is good for Justin Black. Here's Roberts.
8-point ball game, 5:22 to go in the third quarter.
Ward Hibbett, Dowse. Dowse, foul is called on number 4, Denham. That's his second personal, third team foul, 5:17 left to play. So now it's end-line possession now for Kiefer Dowse. Christophis, stop, pop. Larkai grabs that rebound and finds James. James, Larkai, under pressure from Forsyth. Brandon Peel. Peel backing down Kiefer Dowse. Peel for 2.
Really good use of his body there to back him down.
Out of bounds now. A turnover. Change of momentum, it seems. UEL possession. James, watching off the ball with Peel and Ward Hibbett. Look at that battle. What a battle between Josh Ward Hibbett and Brandon Peel. Here's James, explodes. Nice hands from Roberts. He deflects it, out of bounds, UEL. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get a quick shot off here for UEL. Enough time to control and shoot. Black, and we saw him make one earlier. And a shot clock violation as the ball touches the backboard. The buzzer will sound. No fresh 14. It doesn't hit the ring. Now Christophis inbounds to Roberts. Roberts. He'll pull up mid-range. Roberts. He's good for 2.
Really nice composed play there from Alex Roberts, the Loughborough guard.
James. So Roberts is quite a score-first point guard. As Josh Ward Hibbett slips away, gets his hand to the ball. Lucian Christophis, in and out dribble, sends his defender the wrong way, and he will get it to go. He looks at the UEL bench, has a few words of advice for them. James now skips away from Ward Hibbett. James onto his right hand, rebounded by Lucian Christophis. Pushing forward, Roberts. No look pass to Kiefer Dowse, dishing out dimes. It's getting real saucy out here in David Ross Sports Village.
Alex Roberts right now taking over the play on the offensive end for the Loughborough University.
James intercepted almost. Dive on the ball for possession now. James finds Peel. Peel will fumble but control. Fade away for Peel. What a big boy shot that is. Brandon Peel buckets out here. Here's Alex Roberts. Inside Forsyth now.
Nice pick and roll.
Secondary transition is very key here. So not the immediate opportunity to get the ball to the floor and score, but the slight gap you have in between setting up half-court offense and transition is secondary transition, and Loughborough getting some quick early hitters, off-ball screens, on-ball screens, quick early hit. Denham now for 3. Money. Max Money Denham for 3.
Nice assist there by Brandon Peel. He's made most of the plays for UEL, but this time finds his teammate.
Roberts down the other end. Once again, secondary transition, not recognizing a quick reaction on defense.
Alex Roberts really playing well in this third quarter for Loughborough.
Black behind the back. And the foul is called. Keep your hands out of there. Foul is called on number 12, Kiefer Dowse. Substitutions now. Checking into the game is number 13, Jonas Dietrich, replacing number 11, David Forsyth. Hollis Mitchell will replace number 4, Max Denham.
Kiefer Dowse moves on to 3 personal fouls.
Not too much of an issue at this point of the game. 2:24 left on the clock. Third quarter action, 10-point game. Jonathan James now gets it to Hollis Mitchell. Now with Justin Black. Onto his right hand, Larkai floats it up. Brandon Peel with the rebound. Again Peel. This time rewarded with 2 shots as he draws the contact once again. The call this time is number 13, Dietrich. Team foul trouble now for Loughborough University, second personal for Dietrich.
Yeah, great hustle play again. Brandon Peel loves that offensive board. He goes to the line to shoot 2. Misses his first. Peel currently leading UEL scorers with 22 points now.
And you expect him to turn up in this game. Here's Roberts sizing up Mitchell. Uses Dietrich's green, mid-range, lets it fly, and a little bit of a forced shot there by Alex Roberts. You got to see both sides of Roberts' game. When he does make those shots, it's great, but occasionally he does force it a little bit when he could find other teammates that are just as in rhythm as he is.
That was a tough shot.
Down low, Larkai by Dietrich. Veteran, Larkai looks baseline, slips away from Black. Roberts, and the foul is called as Roberts splits the defenders with a high pound dribble. As the foul is called on number 10, Justin Black. That'll be his 3rd personal. And now team foul trouble also for UEL. For those who've just joined us, welcome. BUCS Big Wednesday Men's Basketball Championship 2019. UEL versus Loughborough University, 62-71. Loughborough University in the lead. Here's Douse. Now Roberts on the left-hand side. Retreat dribble, tries to find Ward Hibbert. Dietrich with the body fake, spins. Dietrich onto the left-hand floater, and the foul is called. Foul is called on number 9, Hollis Mitchell. 2 shots to come because it is team foul trouble.
It looks like an off-the-ball foul because I don't think number 9 was guarded.
No, he wasn't, no, yeah.
So it looks like Josh Ward Hibbert's going to go to the line to shoot 2 with the off-the-ball foul.
Substitutions checking into the game, replacing number 12, Kiefer Dowse, as number 5, Reese Pinnock. He's opted for the black and pink shoe today. He had black and white leggings on, but you can only wear one legging colour. He's told to take the black one off.
Josh Ward Hibbert moves up to 18 points personal in this game. Make that 19.
Yeah, definitely. Good shot there. Here's now Jonathan James. He's been sharp from the three-point line for UEL today. Larkai. The foul is called. Foul call on number 5, Pinnock. 2 shots to come. It's his first personal, 5th team. Larkai on the free throw line.
Flo Larkai goes to the free throw line for the first time in this ball game.
Misses the first. And the second.
And the second. Great rebound by Jonas there.
Jonas Dietrich with the rebound. Here's Pinnock now. Across. Dietrich hard onto the left hand. Ward Hibbert. Between the legs. Drives, right hand. Blocked by Peel. And here's Justin Black now. The foul is called. The basket is good. Foul is called on number 13, Dietrich. I'm not quite sure how that works. There was 2 fouls there. One a little further out with a dribble in between, and the next foul after that when the ball came to rest with the 2 steps. But he seems to think that the ball, he was in the act of shooting. You'd have to comment on that one yourselves. Drop it in the comments below. Let us know about your thoughts of today's game. which of the players you're enjoying watching right now as Black misses the chance at a 3-point play. Still a 9-point game. Roberts, it's settled a little bit here as we enter the final 40 seconds of the third quarter. Roberts to Pinnock. Pinnock driving. And a foul is called. Campbell goes down, clutching his ankle. Pinnock is also down.
So foul called on number 8 for UEL. That's Campbell. That's his second personal foul. Reese Pinnock's going to go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Campbell's just going to get some treatment quickly. It looks like he's turned his ankle as he came down. Hopefully he's okay.
Never like to see a player get hurt in big final games, especially like this. He did rise high, made the effort on the defensive play, and it's tough to try and ensure that your body lands in a safe and balanced position. Unfortunately, he just caught a little bit off guard there. Campbell, he's slightly turned his ankle there. Hopefully he's okay and can remain in the game. He will have to be substituted as he is having physio treatment this moment in time. Referee's just pausing the game so that Campbell can attain that treatment.
So just while we've got a bit of an opportunity, let's look at a couple of the key stats from today's game. So far for UEL, Brandon Pill has 22 points. Justin Black, who we spoke about a lot in the pre-game, has 16 points. And Jonathan James has 11 points, making 3 from 3 from the three-point line. And for the Loughborough University, currently leading all scorers for Loughborough, is Lucian Christophers with 22 points. Josh Ward-Hibbett has 19. And as we've seen Alex Roberts really step up in this third quarter, he has 10 points.
In terms of basketball and the basketball that's being played, it is quite fast. But as I mentioned, the secondary transition has been the key for Loughborough. Not hitting the immediate look or runner on the floor, but hitting the first screen away, the first trail to the bucket, one pass, one move, one shot. And that, when you make it, can be very effective. You miss those opportunities, the defense then has the opportunity to go down the other end and you're at a disadvantage. But it's all working out for Loughborough at this moment in time. Can they keep it up going into the fourth quarter? Who knows? I think defensively now, UEL just need to reorganize better in transition on defense. And offensively, take a little bit more advantage of their size. I think that Brandon Peel has led the way, rightly so, in scoring the ball, but I think they can use their bigs a lot more.
Yeah, the interesting thing is Brandon Peel, one of their bigs at the moment, is actually shooting 3 from 4 from the three-point line. And I think probably what UEL probably need a little bit is him trying to get a bit closer to the basket. He's such a good offensive rebounder as well. Obviously on the Loughborough side, the way they're playing at the moment, the hustle, the organisation, I think is key for them to stay at that level that they're playing of intensity. And as we're getting treatment here, we've got 32 seconds still to play in the third quarter as Dominic Campbell is just getting treatment on the baseline. We hope he makes a speedy recovery, but the teams have come to the bench and referees have called a timeout on this game. Well, we've just got a quick break. Let's quickly talk about next Wednesday. So next Wednesday, following the university championships, next Wednesday we have the academy championships. So that actually is being hosted at the University of Essex. We'll see the ABL championship being decided. We'll see the WEABL championship being decided. And we'll see the EABL championship being decided. You can watch all of them games by either going down to the University of Essex and supporting, or by watching online on the Basketball England website.
And it's a fantastic competition set up for sixth formers. The EABL, WABL and ABL competitions, very well branded, very well organized. What do you think a competition like that does for the quality of basketball in the 16 to 19 age bracket?
Well, I think over the last 4 or 5 years, from a lot of work from the academy programs, Basketball England, and lots of other volunteers have really been able to make that program one of the strongest pathways we probably have in the country right now for that age group of 16 to 19. All the best players. I saw a stat the other day that actually the players coming into that program, all regional players and above. The EDP program that used to be called the ACE program, now the England Development Program, is a program that hopefully, as they come through that program, inspires to hopefully play in these championship games here at the university finals.
And as we've seen, it's not all players going from the EABL, WABL, ABL to the States. Some of them are coming to British universities. Now, there are many advantages and disadvantages of going across to America, getting that dream scholarship, or potentially going elsewhere in Europe, maybe taking the opportunity in a professional career. And then thirdly, your next option would be focusing on your academics and staying at home a little bit. There are three different pathways with three different outcomes, but three great opportunities.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about basketball. It opens up so many opportunities and doors for you, whether that is in America, in England, in Europe, whatever that is. And the fact that I think so many of these young players are now coming through and going into HE and university education and using their basketball talent to gain themselves scholarships and gain themselves onto that pathway. And the great thing about our sport right now is the worst case scenario you're getting is a university education.
And that's important that basketball has provided those opportunities. Also really good to see those who decide to go the opposite route to being further involved in education and going on to playing the professional game. We've seen a couple of players go over to Portugal and some of the lower leagues across Europe in the Division 3-4s of Germany, Italy, other places, make a name for themselves, work their way up the rankings, up the leagues, and create a professional opportunity. Now, we all know the issue with having a professional basketball career is that it's a short-term career. And then we start to see a lot of players coming towards the end of their careers start to partner up with university-linked programs to get that final degree or final piece of education they need to help provide themselves with a career after basketball.
Yeah, and when we're talking about players like that, we're talking about Flo Larkai, who's playing in this game tonight. Flo's come back, he's getting a Masters at UEL, he's playing for London Lions. He's played all over the world, had an unbelievable career in Japan, and it's great now to see him back on British soil playing here and giving the expertise and that knowledge he has back to the future generations.
Yes, indeed, and a round of applause as Dominique Campbell is making his way back onto his feet. I must stress, it's not the only reason big British players come back to get an education. We've seen the resurgence of big British players coming back in the form of Ashley Hamilton, Matthew Bryan and Manning, Justin Robinson, big players that have played in big leagues for big checks coming back to the British Basketball League now to bring their talents to the home shore, to inspire all these young people to keep playing. And what an emphasis they've had on the British Basketball League this year and how our sport is growing and moving forward.
Yeah, it's really exciting times for British basketball right now. It's really good to see the number of British players playing in the professional leagues in the men's and the women's. And we've got so much great British talent in today's game of the University Championship final too.
So, ladies and gents, thank you very much for your patience there. We're now ready to get back to the action. Dominique Campbell is receiving treatment just off the court as Reese Pinnock has to go into these free throws. A little cold, I might add you. And it's very difficult to have that long a break. There was so much momentum and energy in the gym. That seems to have all been sucked out by the injury now, as Pinnock knows for his second chance opportunity, misses that. Rebounded by Peel, final 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Here is Justin Black. Guarded by Pinnock. Screen comes from Larkai. Black from way downtown, pulls the three. And there is the energy, there is the noise that rises up here at the David Ross Sports Village.
And that's exactly how we started this game as well, with Black with a three. And as we've had this break.
Clock winding down, offensive foul called there. Felt Hollis Mitchell maybe made a little more out of that than he should be, but I did see the hand raised from Roberts. So rightly so, the referee called an offensive foul.
The referee had to make a call either way though, because he'd already warned UEL for a flop as well.
Black to beat the buzzer from way downtown. Good if it goes, was not good this time. Ladies and gents, 67-73, 6-point game. Men's Basketball Championship Final 2019, live and direct from myself, Tahir Hajat, and Russell Levingston. We've got 10 more exciting minutes to come up. Make sure you're liking, sharing, friends and family, get involved, the live stream on Basketball England, and also via the BUCS YouTube page. And breathe, Russell. We've had a tremendous first 3 quarters. 10 minutes now.
Yeah,
what is Coach Dave Greenaway going to put into action to hopefully bring his UEL boys back into the game?
Well, for me, it's, I suppose, getting his key players the ball at the right times. And for me right now, that's Brandon Peel is really key for UEL in this fourth quarter. And then for Loughborough, I think it's all about trying to get out in transition. Josh Ward-Hibbert running, Reece Pinnock running, and Alex Roberts did a great job in that third quarter of leading the play and making some really good plays. And if he can continue to make them intelligent plays, I think that's really important for Loughborough.
Coach Mark Jarram having a very confident team talk at this moment in time also. From the winning perspective, I think you want to take the game in your hands, play at your pace, and command the game. It's very cool, very difficult to do that when your team is such a fast-paced team like Loughborough is.
Yeah, you've got to play at a fast pace, but also stay in control of it. And I think Loughborough did a great job of that in the third quarter. I think one of the key things also is Loughborough came out firing in that third quarter. Lucian Christophers, 2 massive threes early in that third. And then the interesting thing was after we saw that injury break, Justin Black came with a long three-pointer. So it'll be interesting to see how this fourth quarter starts.
So we are ready for the action now, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, like, share. Let us know your thoughts about the game below. Who are you supporting? What moves are you enjoying? What is your biggest play of the game? And also, let's start that MVP chat. Who do you think is going to be MVP at the end of this one? Here's one of the candidates, Justin Black now. And gets it to Larkai at the elbow. Rises a little higher than the elbow. Guarded by Dietrich. Trying to find a pass, does find Black. Black now looks like he's setting himself up for the shot. He is indeed setting himself shot up. Rebounds it by himself, bounces it off the foot of a player. Reece Pinnock's there to strip it away from him. Pinnock away from the defender, skips it out. Roberts looking up, now finds Dietrich, who's wide open for 3. Rolls in and out. Christophers with another offensive rebound. And Hollis Mitchell picks up the possession. Pinnock now. He will put the pressure on Hollis Mitchell. Roberts again for 3. And I don't think he's hit 1 3 today, so if I was him, I'd stop shooting those right now.
Great hustle play there from Jonas Dirchich.
Ward-Hibbert for 3. And another offensive rebound. Roberts will get it to go finally for Loughborough. But you've got to be concerned about UEL's rebounding. Box out, get your hands on the ball. Don't give these guys a second chance, because it seems like chance after the chance. Here's James. He's intercepted now. Pushing the ball forward. Ward-Hibbert shakes his defender off. Easy lane with the left hand. Timeout call. Stop the momentum. Loughborough burst out now to a 10-point lead once again.
Great play there. And as we spoke at the end of that third quarter, it was all about Loughborough coming out that high intensity, which they did. Really controlled though at the finishing. Really impressed with the way that Josh Ward-Hibbert was able to control his body, take the contact from Justin Black and finish.
We're talking about MVP candidates. There's 2 players sticking out, or 4 players, should I say, sticking out on the stat sheet right now. Very similar stat lines. Josh Ward-Hibbert, 19 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 7 rebounds. Justin Black, 19 points, 5 rebounds. So those 2 players, very similar, and have been guarding each other most of the game. Also Josh Ward-Hibbert guarding Brandon Peel. And also Brandon Peel, 22 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 10 rebounds. Lucian Christophers, he has 22 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, but 12 rebounds. Phenomenal. 13 rebounds, apologies, from Lucian Christophers. He's really playing out of his skin, out of his size.
So we have 8:33 left to play in this fourth quarter. Loughborough University 77, University of East London 67. And we're back in the action. Brandon Peel to put it in for UEL.
Really want to see some consistency here now from UEL. Look after the ball. Make sure you work it hard to get open off the ball. Make it easy for your teammate to make that pass. Once again, that's a forced pass by Hollis Mitchell. And Brandon Peel lets them know Hollis Mitchell recognizes that. Sideline possession for UEL. Black to get it in. Mitchell. Hands it off to James. James now gets it to Black on the right-hand side. Waits for Larkai's screen. Opts to not use it. Ward Hibbert, slight deflection out of bounds. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Peel. He'll go one-on-one with Ward Hibbert now to try and find a shot. Peel, great stand by Pinnock. Ward Hibbert will get his hands onto the ball, and that's tough defense there to close out the shot clock. Christophis hands it off. Roberts, Pinnock, Dietrich down low, back to basket. Ward Hibbert, and that is fundamentals. 2 dribbles to the middle, hook your drop step leg and finish. Basic basketball inside there from Josh Ward Hibbert. Here's James on the right-hand side. He drives with speed, and he gets it to go. Tough take for Jonathan James. Keeps that 10-point touch in distance. Roberts. Finds Dietrich. Dietrich will drive. Dietrich with his left hand. Christophis, another offensive rebound. And Brandon Peel will come up with it this time. Here's Black. Black in and out on his left hand. Throws it up with his right. Brandon Peel gets his hand to it. And now Loughborough come up with it again. Christophis. Roberts up strong. And an offensive foul call. Number 4, Josh Ward Hibbert called for an illegal screen. And that will be his 3rd personal.
It's a tough call there, but Josh Ward Hibbert didn't really need to do that. He had the open lane.
More firepower coming off the bench as Christophis takes a break. Kiefer Dowse, the BBL Leicester Riders player, checks into the game. Here's Jonathan James now of the London Lions. Here's Denham. Gavea looks baseline. Black, nice way to rearrange his body to get that finish.
Really nice pass there to find Justin Black underneath the hoop from the big guy.
Now Dowse. UEL supporters getting behind their team on the defense. Pinnock off the dribble, driving, spills it. Now hands from, here's Roberts. Roberts no good. Rebounded by Gavea, put under pressure, and hands it off to Peel.
Brandon Peel playing point guard for UEL right now.
Looks down low, Gavea. One-on-one with Dietrich. Gavea fades away, and now Josh Ward Hibbert comes up with it, pushing the ball forward. Ward Hibbert, Roberts, Reese Pinnock. Fakes the shot. Now Loughborough resets. Screen here from Ward Hibbert, denied by Roberts, kicks it out. Dietrich off the front of the ring, rebounded by Justin Black. 5 minutes 45 left to go here in the 4th and final quarter. The Men's Basketball Championships 2019. Loughborough University going for a 4th history record-breaking win in the British University Championships in a row. Down low, Ward Hibbert. Nice hands from Denham. UEL are going to do everything in their power to stop that. Denham, and 1! Silly foul by Kiefer Dowse. Didn't need to touch him. Denham, though, continue to play, get the finish. 3-point opportunity, heads to the free throw line.
Yeah, great play there in transition from Denham. Way to take the contact and finish hard. He's going to go to the line to shoot 1 shot. Kiefer Dowse moves on to 4 personal fouls.
And he's had a bit of a quiet game by Kiefer Dowse's standards. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 boards. And his time's been dominated by the amount of fouls he's had in this game. As Denham will complete the 3-point play. UEL getting closer, 5-point game. Big stop required. Pinnock under pressure again. There is that all-important stop. Denham out of bounds call. Referees warning Coach Greenaway. Animated in his response to the call. Referees discussing now. It's a sideline ball now for Loughborough's. Denham steps out. Reese Pinnock and Denham share a little hand, a little high five. That's it. Great competitors, great sportsmanship. Here's Roberts. Now we have reached halfway through the fourth quarter. Roberts dancing around. Roberts tries to find a teammate, had Gavea stumbling, but the help defense was too much from Roberts. Better help defense from UEL. That is what they need. Force the offensive player to make a tough decision. Ekpro, Denham, inside, Gavea, blocked, but no, a foul is called. As a foul is called on Forsyth. 2 shots to come for Gavea. And a timeout called now by Mark Jarram. Time to take the wind out the sails from UEL. Time to talk it over. I'm guessing that's what he'll be thinking at this moment in time. Dave Greenaway with a free shot and a free opportunity to give his team some feedback. Yeah,
basketball, we all know, is a game of runs. And right now we saw Loughborough, UEL in their run. The question is, can Loughborough stop that run? Good time out there by Coach Jarram. He'll talk it over with his team. 4:37 to go in this fourth quarter. Loughborough University 79, University of East London 74. Just 4 minutes 37 left of this championship final. What a great day of basketball we've had here at University of Nottingham at guys, the David Ross Sports Village.
And we're loving the amount of comments we're getting now on Facebook. Make sure you continue to drop the comments. Let us know who you think your MVP of the game is going to be. We want to know who the fans think. We also want to know who you're supporting today. Keep those comments coming in. Over 130 people watching this live stream on the Facebook and more via the YouTube stream on the BUCS page also. Don't forget you'll be able to watch this game after it has finished.
So Fives back out onto court. Loughborough University with Roberts, Ward, Hibbert, Pinnock, Dowse and Forsyth.
Now Gavea on the free throw line. He'll get a chance now, 2 shots.
A couple of times now UEL have got some real faith in their free throw shooters and not sending any rebounders in there.
They're rushing it now after he missed that first one.
After that miss, Jonathan James comes in.
Gavea misses both. Jonathan James, though, with the rebound. Required for UEL. Black calls for the screen. Dowse tries to tighten up a straight switch. Black for 3! Boom! There's that 3. The triple brings it to 2 points. Roberts, momentum with UEL. Pinnock. Roberts. Behind the back, Roberts mid-range. Once again, forcing the one-on-one offense. No time for hero ball. Here's Justin Black. UEL now with a chance to tie or take the lead. Black ties the game! Clenches his fists. Pumps his bifest, screams to the skies. What a game of basketball. As predicted, UEL are bringing it right back. Here's Roberts. Kicks it. Pinnock for 3. Huge 3 from Loughborough University. Huge 3. Justin Black now. UEL's turn to respond. Both sets of supporters on their feet. Black, ridiculous 3-point shot. And the foul is called. Can't complain about the foul. had to contest the shot, no need to make contact all the way out there. He makes that shot, that's a good shot. It's ridiculous because he shoots it from way downtown. Substitution now, Roberts heading to the bench. Christophe is checking in. Hopefully this will give a little bit more offensive structure to what Coach Jarom is trying to put into practice.
Well, Justin Black goes to the free throw line. Now top scorer in the game with 26 points. He's going to shoot 3 free throws. He misses the first.
And we're getting some good comments here. Ward Hibbert for MVP, Christophe is for MVP. David Forsyth from his brother showing him some love. Hey, Jonathan Pryor, I'm with you. Justin Black is balling out right now. And a couple of other looks there for Christophe. Keep those MVP shouts coming in, ladies and gents. And Black on the line for his third three-point shot. Bring UEL within one. He misses it again.
That's 2 big offensive rebounds there for Jonathan James off of free throws.
Peel with his foot on the line might as well have shot a 3. And it's an Arrow ball. Arrow says Loughborough possession. Pinnock get his hands onto the ball. This is incredible. Both games we've done today, Russell going right down to the wire. That proves to us that both of these teams deserve to be right here, right now, in this men's championship basketball final. Here, the David Ross Sports Village, Ward Hibbert, pump. Turns around, faces up, inside, Forsyth, guarded by Gavea. Forsyth, up strong, tough angle. Douse goes up strong under the basket after getting the rebound. He is fouled. The foul is called on number 12.
The foul was called on Jonathan James, third personal
number 7,
foul.
The foul was called on. Douse can't get the first to go.
2:37 left to go in this fourth quarter. Kiefer Douse on the line, second free throw.
Important free throws for each team now on both ends of the floor. Free throws win games. Make your free throws. All the younger players out there listening, make sure you're making your free throws. They could count for every moment. Black with a great turn and change of speed. Peel under pressure, fighting for it. Forsyth, Peel looking at the referees, asking for a decision to be made. Kiefer Douse spilling possession, doing too much. Kiefer Douse now called for his 5th and final foul. And this is the story of the game for Kiefer Douse. His fouls have dictated his minutes and the style of gameplay he's had to do today. Sometimes it gets like that, but Loughborough does have ammunition on the bench. Alex Roberts will check back into the game.
2:11 to go in this fourth quarter. BUCS championship action. 3-point ball game.
Gets the first to go. Wiggles his ear. Wiggles his ear at the fans, and they don't like that.
All I will say is he better make the second one.
Yep, that's right.
Otherwise the fans are going to make him know about that.
And he misses the second. One more shot to come.
So the referees decided that Loughborough went in too early, so he'll get an opportunity to take that free throw again.
Hopefully he'll save himself the embarrassment now. And he does get the second to go. And here's Roberts. 1-point game still, ladies and gents. What an incredible day it's been here at the BUCS Big Wednesday finals. Pinnock with the mean crossover. Ward Hibbert for 3. Nothing but net. Well, nothing but lights out. And there's the 4-point gap.
Let's first of all talk about the Pinnock crossover, and what a find by him to find Josh Ward Hibbert at the 3-point line.
Here's Peel now. Peel with the reply. Bounces in and out of the ring. Just a little off target for Peel.
Loughborough slow it down.
Roberts He's driving. Nice handoff, Forsyth, and the foul is called. Foul is called on Denham. He's held his head down immediately. He knew that he committed the foul. And but to be fair, UEL have got fouls to give. Forsyth on the line.
But really intelligent play there by Loughborough guard Alex Roberts there. Triple teamed with a nice pass to his big guy.
Forsyth makes the first. And the second rolls around the rim, just like it does in the movies on that final shot. So here we go. Justin Black. He has been outstanding in this game today in terms of leading UEL. Strong crossover there. Driving. Tangles up. And the foul is called. Foul is called on number 15, Gavea.
Yeah, it looked to me that David Forsyth took a lot of contact from the drive from Justin Black. It was a big stand by him. No call by the referees. Josh Ward-Hibbert comes up with the defensive rebound and then takes a big hit to the face. It looks to me like it's just a normal regular foul. And it's going to be a Loughborough end-line ball as David Forsyth comes out of the game. Big stand by him. Jonas Dirtrich comes back in for Loughborough. Reese Pinnock to put the ball in for Loughborough.
Keep those MVP chants coming in, or find us, let us know as we enter the final minute. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go. 82 to 88, 6-point game. So much time left in this one in basketball terms. Here's Roberts now, taking his time on the offense. Perfect opportunity to take your time. There's that mid-range shot again. Christophis tries to get his hands onto it. Brandon Peel rips it away from his possession. Here's Justin Black now. Hands from Roberts. Tips it away from Black. Now Roberts needs to get it over. Gets it to Dietrich. In the corner. Christophis driving. Spins, turns, pumps. Christophis. Brandon Peel and Gavea fighting their own ball. Gavea will come up with it in the end. Here's Max Denham now. 25 seconds left in this game. This needs to go. Doesn't go. Dietrich with the rebound. They need a foul now. There's Denham with the foul. That will take them to team foul trouble. So fourth team foul now. Sideline possession for Loughborough. Expect a quick foul here from UEL.
6-point game. Less than 20 seconds to play.
Dietrich now with Christophis. And there's the foul. It took a little bit longer than expected, but there it is. I think Gavea, he's on 4 fouls, but regardless, you're on 4 fouls, you need to foul quickly for your team. Foul out of the game. You got players on the bench to replace. Max Denham, though, will pick up his 5th foul and take one for the team.
Lucian Christophis will go to the line to shoot 2 shots for Loughborough.
Checking into the game is number 6, Junior Natty. And Christophis gets the friendly bounce. 12.4 seconds on the clock here. 82 to 89. At this moment in time, it looks like Loughborough University will make history. 4 years in a row, they will win the championship. There's Ward-Hibbert with another interception, and he crosses over. He will dribble this one out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as the clock winds down, your 2019 champions is Loughborough University. Unbelievable game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were here to witness with it live, you are one of the very lucky ones. Incredible. History has been made. Congratulations, Loughborough University. Back to back to back to back. 4-peat champions, ladies and gentlemen. Commiserations to UEL. They fought non-stop throughout the game, never ever gave up, made some big plays, but unfortunately today it was just not enough. Loughborough, the 4-time back-to-back British BUCS champions.
Unbelievable. What a game of basketball we had today. It was like a heavyweight boxing match. Both UEL, let's give a big shout out to UEL as well, who made this a great final. But let's also talk about Loughborough. I tell you what, they came out, first of all, a little bit flat, But as they got into the game, they really took control of the game. And they've been in this situation. We spoke already. They've won this competition 3 years in a row. They've been in this situation before. But a great performance from them. I think looking at the stats for both teams, let's first of all talk about UEL.
27 points.
So
seven rebounds for Justin Black, leading the way. 22 points, 13 rebounds. Brandon Peel, stars of the show as far as UEL's concerned. But if you look at the stats for Loughborough University, Josh Ward-Hibbert, 40 minutes, 26 points, 11 rebounds. Lucian Christophis, 24 points, 15 rebounds, 12 points, 10 assists. Alex Roberts, great performances across the board for Loughborough University, but it was more than one player that put in the work, or more than 2 or 3 players that put in the work. Everybody chipped in.
A phenomenal performance. And like you said in that, Justin Black, probably in any other day that might have been an MVP performance to take his team to win a championship. But today he's on the runners-up side. And then when you start looking at, and we spoke a lot about who's going to win the MVP today, he could still be in that. He's had an MVP performance, but on the losing side. But then you've got on the Loughborough side, 26 points for Josh Ward-Hibbert, huge impact. 24 points and 15 rebounds for Lucian Christophis. And I think one of the things I thought was really important for Loughborough in the second half was the way that Alex Roberts took over the game at different points as well. He ended up with 12 points and 10 rebounds and 10 assists, and 5 steals. And he had 2 really key steals down the stretch for when Riders really won that game as well. I'm not sure which way it's going to go. We're about to see, but we're about to go into presentations.
So now, guys, we are going into the presentations. It's now time to present the runners-up medals, as the UEL roster will step up to collect it. Let's make sure we let everybody know who represented today for UEL. Number 4, Max Denham. Number 5, Tyler Johnson. Number 6, and captain, Junior Natty. Number 7, Jonathan James. Number 8, Dominique Campbell. Quick shout out to him. Got injured in the game, is still receiving treatment on the baseline. We really hope that he is okay. You know, it was tough to see him go down. So our thoughts with Dominique Campbell as he still receives treatment. Number 9, Hollis Mitchell. Number 10, Justin Black. Number 11, Abraham Ekpro. Number 12, Brandon Peel. Number 13, Olasei Oyulowo. Number 14, Zaflo Larkai. And number 15, Kyle Gavea. Their head coach, Dave Greenaway. Assistant coaches, James Kilden and Blake Freckleton.
Great to see. You can see both teams have so much respect for each other here in the presentations as well, which is great to see.
And at university level, this is what we expect to see. Maybe through junior leagues, etc., you might see the odd mistake of sportsmanship, etc. That's part of the development. But by this stage, the university level, you see well-rounded sportsmen and women with great sportsmen and womenship. And this highest level in such high-intensity games, so much love and respect shown for their opponents.
And let's also give a massive shout-out to just collect his medal there, Brandon Peel, who also had, I know we spoke a lot about Justin Black potentially in MVP performance, but also Brandon Peel was probably quite close to that as well. He had a great performance for University of East
Definitely,
London.
yes, indeed. And now it's time to announce the champions, the 2019 four-peat champions. That is a history-making moment, ladies and gentlemen. 4 years in a row, Loughborough University at the top of university basketball in the UK, the #1 ranked university in the world for sport. Their roster today: number 4, Josh Ward-Hibbert; number 5, Reese Pinnock; number 6, Kyle Jimenez; number 7, Tom Yome; number 8, Alex Roberts; number 10, Lucian Christophis; number 11, David Forsyth; number 12, Kiefer Dowse; and number 13, and their captain is Jonas Dietrich. Their head coach, Mark Jarram, can add another trophy to his collection to his basketball CV alongside assistant coach Liam Jefferson. It's now time for the MVP award, so let's listen out.
Lucian Christophers with a huge performance.
And it was a huge performance. Lucian Christophers, 24 points, 15 rebounds. Incredible, incredible in a game with such heightened physicality to dominate the boards like that.
And for a guard to dominate the boards for them, and they needed somebody, Loughborough did, and he was the man today. But one of the things I want to mention is the way he came out firing in that third quarter. He hit 2 massive threes for them and really got them going in this second half of the game.
Incredible game once again, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate your support. We appreciate the views. I've been Ty Hajat. This is Russell Levinston. We have had a tremendous time here, the men's and women's championship final. Don't forget, next week it's the Academies final. EABL, WABL and ABL championship titles will be decided at the University of Essex. Make sure you check out the Basketball England Facebook page to ensure you lock into that, ladies and gents. Once again, thank you very much for your support, and we hope that you can join us soon for more basketball action. Good night.
Good night.